Instead of paying for a carry-on, which some airlines charge $50 to $100 per direction for, I'm just gonna try to cram all of my stuff into this vest that has 22 different pockets. I'm sure I'll look ridiculous, but what are the airlines gonna say? That I'm not allowed to have stuff in my pockets? Actually, I have no idea what they're gonna say, so fingers crossed I don't get in trouble. All right, let's see how much crap we can fit in my SCOTTeVEST. SCOTTeVEST sponsored this video, but since I have no idea whether this is actually going to work or be a complete nightmare, I hope they don't get mad at me. My goal is to completely replace my carry-on so I can travel with just my vest and my free personal item that's included in my ticket. Okay, so here in this back pocket, we have my favorite travel pants plus the jeans that I'm wearing now. One swimsuit, one shorts, 4 t-shirts. Oh, let's see if all 4 of these fit here. Maybe 3 t-shirts, and I'll put the 4th one in a different pocket. Some SCOTTeVEST jackets have a back pocket here that's big enough to fit an entire laptop. But since I have just the lightweight version of the vest, it doesn't quite zip close when I put the laptop in. I'm gonna keep my laptop in my personal item, but if the airlines for some reason want to weigh my bags and I'm overweight, then I'll just temporarily put the laptop in this back pocket without zipping it until I get past the scales. Okay, now for the front, we still got a ton of clothes to fit in here. We got this last shirt, which I'm gonna put in this pocket right here, which is normally made for glasses. If you have merino socks and boxers, you really only need 3 of each because they literally never smell. But if that's gross for some people, we'll do 5 of each just to be safe. So I'll put 2 more boxers in this pocket here, and we'll put the other boxers and socks, cram them on this other side. Lots of extra space in here still. Then in this pocket below, we got deodorant, toothbrush, toothpaste, and some medicine. I think I might even have room for my flip-flops in this same pocket. We cram it full. Oh, there's plenty of space, look at that. And then back to the other side, in this other handy-dandy pocket, we'll put my Kindle for my reading pleasures, and a power bank with cords in case I need to charge. Looking good so far. Passport goes on this inside chest pocket for easy access, and phone on the other side for easy access. And we haven't even gotten to the outside pockets yet, but I think the only thing I'm gonna put on the outside are my AirPods, which are gonna go connected to this cool little carabiner so they don't get lost, like so. Okay, so this is literally like having an entire extra bag, and I think I actually have too much space now, and I don't even know how I'm going to fill up my personal item. 3.3 kilograms, and there's still tons of extra space in the outside pocket, so I think I'm gonna go get some snacks to fill it up. But I'm a little bit worried how it's actually going to look and feel when I'm wearing it, or if I'm gonna be able to wear my backpack over the top of it. So let's go test it out. Moment of truth. So guys, what do you think? Let me know in the comments. It's pretty huge. In the back here you can see there's a big pouch where I have all the clothes, but if I put my personal item on top, it kind of hides it a little bit. But yeah, it's pretty huge. This is obviously to the extreme, but I think if I walk up low key, then they won't even notice. Okay, so today I have to survive 4 phases with this giant jacket. The dreaded check-in counter, the security line, the boarding agents at my gate, and then on the plane itself. If you decide to do this yourself and you don't have a checked bag, you'll probably be able to just skip the check-in counter altogether if you already have your boarding pass, which the check-in counter is the part I'm actually most nervous about. But in this case, my wife Diane actually does have a checked bag because she's bringing a bunch of stuff back to Colombia to have a baby, so we have to go to the check-in counter. Let's go. Phase 1 complete. I felt so dumb up there. All right, next up is airport security. I really hope they don't think I look suspicious and start causing me problems. Let's go. To avoid drawing attention to myself, my plan for security is just to hold my jacket in my arms so that they don't really notice and then casually set it into the bin. Worst case scenario is something in my jacket gets flagged in the x-ray scanner and then they have to search all of the pockets, which could become uncomfortable real fast. Let's go. All right, so Diane got yelled at for trying to record in security, but long story short, it worked fine. They just looked at me a little bit weird because of all this crap that I have in my jacket. All right, now all we have to do is sneak past the gate agent when we're boarding without drawing attention to ourselves, and then figure out how to actually sit on the plane without being horribly uncomfortable. I do have a trick up my sleeve I want to try though, so let's go. Okay, so we should be boarding in just a sec, but I want to quick mention that the experiment I'm doing today obviously isn't the way that normal people usually choose to travel, and it's definitely not the way that SCOTTeVEST recommends to use their jackets. That said, so far it seems to have been a valid strategy if you're a crazy person like me and want to save upwards of $100 per trip on luggage fees. We'll see if I regret it on the actual flight though. But it's important to know that all airlines have different luggage fees, and usually the budget airlines are the worst of them all. For example, Frontier Airlines charges between $55 and $99 per carry-on per direction. Think about that for a second. SCOTTeVEST is one of the most unique clothes that I've ever owned, and everyone I've talked to who has one of these is obsessed with it. I literally feel like Inspector Gadget with all the different secret pockets and features. That said, it obviously costs more than a no-name jacket you can find at Walmart or something. But let's say you use a jacket like this to avoid luggage fees on 2 trips per year. Even if you don't cram it as full as I did, you can still find a happy medium and save tons of space. Theoretically, that could amount to hundreds of dollars in savings per year, which more than cancels out the cost of the jacket. So at the end of the day, instead of throwing away tons of money on stupid airline fees and being left with nothing, you can use that money to get a sweet jacket, vest, or hoodie that will probably become your all-time favorite jacket. Plus, you can get an extra 20% discount by using the link in the description or scanning the screen. And to get the secret discount code, you have to reach out to their email or chat support and tell them that Project Untethered sent you. All right, let's see if the gate agent says anything about my vest. How am I looking here? Easy peasy. Now for the awkward part, and that is figuring out how to sit on the plane without being extremely uncomfortable with all the stuff on. Luckily, I thought ahead and came up with a clever, sneaky solution. Let's go. Okay, so I could just jam my jacket on the floor, but I don't really want to do that because I have valuables in here and I don't want it to get dirty. So instead, let's try my trick. I packed this empty packing cube in my personal item, so now I'm just going to unload as much stuff as possible from my jacket to the packing cube and then clip it down here to my personal item using a carabiner. Then I'll just leave all the travel essentials that I need on my flight in my jacket so it's easy to reach, like my Kindle, power bank, snacks, and all those sorts of things. That way when I get to my destination, everything will be way more comfortable to carry. Bam, check that out. So now just clip it to the carabiner here. I don't know if you can see that. Slide it under the seat, put my vest back on, and I'm ready to rock. For more tricks on how to save money on carry-on luggage fees without cramming a SCOTTeVEST full of clothes, check out this video next. And if you want to join the club and get a special discount on your own SCOTTeVEST, first, use my link. Second, tell the customer service that Project Untethered sent you. And third, use the secret discount code. All right, love you, see you, bye.